We're back. Back on the internet.
4, 3,
3, 2.
Launch! Launch!
We're here. We've launched. We've landed. We're on the internet. We're in your screen. We're in your house. Do your dishes.
We are stalking you.
No, where
We are following every move you make.
We can see you. You watching this.
Yes. Yes.
Drink some water, by the way.
Don't go that.
Anyway. Welcome back for another week of Scrapped. How are we feeling? We're doing good so far?
Yeah.
Good vibes.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Oh man, my headphones are not working.
Not hear us? Oh my gosh, Savage Splendor,
Savage,
Abundance, right out the gate. I think we still have, I've been keeping track of all the ones we've had.
Have you been marking them off as their views?
Yes, because these are precious boons.
We have so many. It's so good.
Okay.
So many boons, so little time.
Boon it or
poot it.
boon it or poot it.
5. Satan's at 7 now. I'm at 5. Okay.
The early crew came out in force. We had Savage, Cooperative Waffles, we had Turbo KKV, we had Agile Monk, we had our 3 lovely ladies on screen. We had DM Chris, we had Wiley Hobbit, GD, and I think that's it for the early crew.
So I have a question for I'm assuming, is it co-op waffles or cooperative waffles? Did I hear you say
Waffles.
Well, on YouTube.
Co-op coop waffles, what is it? I need to know.
We need answers.
Cooperative, okay. Anywho, chicken coop waffles. Yeah, so do you like chicken and waffles? That really was going to be my question, because fried chicken and waffles is one of my favorite.
Ooh.
How could you go wrong?
I gotta be honest, I'm not a fan of those textures together. Something about like waffles and syrup and then crunchy like fried chicken and then
have
like
you
the
had
chicken
it with,
texture.
like chicken tenders, like instead of like a full-on chicken breast?
I haven't.
Sometimes like then you have to deal with the bones and all that.
Yeah, I don't want the hassle.
Tenders, mwah, chef's kiss. You gotta find the right.
I'm also not a chicken and waffles fan.
Oh my god, get out of here.
There is one place in West Hollywood that has some really good ones, kind of by Fairfax.
Hell yeah.
But
what's it called?
I don't remember. I just remember it's near Fairfax and it's delicious. If I can remember it, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, I live in Atlanta, and I'm like I don't touch the stuff.
Are you more of a sweet person though? Because I'm like a big savory person.
I'm
like
a big sweet person.
I can't.
I'm a big savory person.
I can't. Sweets usually make me sick, a headache and stuff. But I could eat like chicken and waffles, or like a full loaf of bread, or like cheesy spinach artichoke dip,
or dark chocolate.
Or yeah, apparently I also like dirt, which is but nobody likes it. Everybody's hating on it. Give me that 8%.
Ice cream and waffles, yeah,
God.
That sounds good.
There's this girl on TikTok. I wonder if you guys have heard of her. She's like savory girl content. Her name's Holly, and I'm kind of obsessed with her. She does like cooking videos and like making martinis and like drinks and stuff, and she talks like this. I'm in the mood for a bev. The dirtiest bev known to mankind, and makes martinis, but like ridiculously huge ones. It's so awesome.
My god!
I'm obsessed
You
with
should share it in our private text.
Ooh,
I'm literally gonna do that.
Text.
Don't let me forget.
Shenanigans happen in our private text group.
Okay, are we still meeting tonight?
Yeah, it's pretty much.
Can you send me the link? Has anyone sent the link yet?
So many shenanigans. Thank you, Savage, for the Betty Boop love.
Yeah.
She used to have a whole body. She used to have a whole body, and the dishwasher has slowly ate away.
Oh no.
Now she's the headless boop.
And now she's just.
God. I feel like that needs to be like an NPC in draft, the headless boop.
The headless boop.
That'd actually be a pretty good one.
Speaking of that, should you do a recap? Because I know there's that one chick that Ether likes that I think is now the the NPC that's just following us around all over the place.
Your adopted NPC, Reika.
Yeah.
Reika, that's it. She's like a medic, right?
Yeah, she's a cleric.
I need a medic.
Medic! Scalpel! Yeah, let's jump right into a recap and talk about what happened last time.
Who
and
wants
maybe
a
what's gonna happen this
recap?
time.
You do. We do.
You get a recap, and you get a recap, and you get a recap.
That Oprah reference. Haven't heard that in a while.
I've never seen an episode of Oprah.
How's that? That's funny.
Huh.
But last time we left off, the group collected the three after defeating seemingly a flock of harpies. The group collected their three would-be victims. Lawrence, some sort of like ranger do-gooder with crossbows for hands, and then Magpie and Magpie's very young cousin. And they, all three of them, really needed medical attention, and so the group went up together, continuing on their path towards the desert, which conveniently took them by another sort of town area called the mining district. And while there, they were able to get a little bit more information about like the history of Draft and the town, and a little bit more like about this realm and the struggles that have happened here, as well as getting their own injuries tended to.
By a super sexy medic.
She's pretty, you know.
Played by a super sexy castle keeper.
Ooh la la. Pure sex appeal, people.
Pure sex.
Sex.
Remember that one session? I do.
I've never forgotten.
No, I love how Rachel made a weird face. I meant that one campaign session where it's just like we started off really dirty and it just went dirtier from there. Remember? We have all these clipped things from it. Like,
Oh yeah.
I'm not surprised by us doing that.
It's burned into my brain. But yeah, you guys invited that medic, Reika, the cleric, to come with you. Oh, GD, don't feel bad. Don't worry. You're going to be up to speed in no time. You invited Reika to accompany you. Having a cleric on the road, definitely useful. And after some persuading, she agreed. And the four of you now left the mining district and continued on your merry way towards the desert, kind of in the final stretch where like the mountainous region of Draft becomes the desert. You came across this like gaggle of elves that appeared to have some sort of like kind of like an earthbending sort of magic with the rocks, and they were hunting goblins to eat them, and they invited you back to their camp for the evening to partake of their goblin feast. Goblin on the goblins. I'll see myself out. Anyway.
and my character got really, really drunk.
Super drunk.
Super drunk. Very, I can't remember who suggested to have an out of character moment, but it worked perfectly.
It was excellent.
Grace?
Yeah, someone in chat suggested. I can't remember who it was now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And instead of dealing with it, I suppressed it with booze.
Who doesn't? But yeah, the party kind of dug into their backstories a little bit. Georgie shared a little bit about his...
Hydrate!
Hey, hydrate or dihydrate. Thank you, player. Good to see you.
I have 4 things around me I can hydrate from.
I have a bunch of empty cups, and one of them has water in it.
2 different types of teas, water, and then a cup full of ice that's slowly melting.
Holy shit, GD, 3 more boon coins.
Thanks.
Let's go, dude.
my
4 more boon coins.
Okay,
Thank
that
you.
means...
Thank you,
buddy.
Judy.
Okay, Georgie, we need to just start using multiple boon coins per session. You're at 8.
Well,
Oh wait, no, Georgie, sorry, you're at 6. Satan is at 8.
Whew.
people love Georgie and Satan. People love Satan.
I think I've just been
Everyone loves Satan.
no, I've just been using mine more than you. Ether, aka me, I'm at 6 too. And then Grace, you actually have 4 Banes. What's that again?
So you can ask me to re-roll if I roll well on something.
Okay, let's not forget that.
Yeah.
Probably will.
Oh, I rewrote it really easily. You know, most of my notes literally I can't even read. I'm like, why am I even doing that? Why am I even doing this?
It's good.
Maybe-
It's so good that someone is. Thank you, because I'm certainly
Maybe,
not.
maybe one of us should be doing notes then. If you can't read your notes.
Hey, at least I've remembered the boons. What have you done? Georgie, aka Rachel?
Roll
I've
initiative.
quality entertainment to the people.
Songs and speeches. Free
Songs
of
and
charge.
story. I told about my backstory. I made
$750.
everybody cry last week. Okay, I made people cry. Okay.
I don't remember that.
Well, I did.
But yeah, you guys talked with Stoa, who was kind of the leader of this group of elves. She told you a little bit about the history of her people, and you guys confided in her a little bit. Sort of for the first time, if I'm not mistaken, really kind of digging into like the stories of your characters. And a really, really great conversation was had. Georgie talked about his mother figure, Salia, the pirate queen who raised him. Ether has like some stuff going on in your backstory that you do not quite remember, but the circumstances of just the party and the drinking felt reminiscent of something that was just
Elves are my
barely out of
people.
grasp.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think eating that home cooked elven cuisine.
Elven cuisine. Exactly. And that was kind of where we left off. You guys all retreated into these elves kind of sleep in like holes. They dig
Oh,
holes
that's
for
right.
themselves and sleep
How
there.
about the nice
Sleep in a
dug
hole.
hole for ourselves?
So you guys are in holes, just kind of snoozing. And that's about where we left off. Are we ready to jump back in?
Okay.
Let's do it.
So,
Georgie, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Ready, Satan. Are you grumpy enough? Give me that grumpy face.
You know who was grumpy last week? It was Ether was grumpy last week.
Oh yeah.
Can you afford me one weak-minded slip because of the drink you guys have been drinking this whole time?
Gotta build up a
I
tolerance.
get drunk once and I'm shamed for the rest of the game.
Oh, Ether. Oh my god, that behavior. Just nuts. Crazy.
Well, I'm a fun drunk, you see.
I'm a fun drunk.
Also, I
Because
can't
I'm a child.
I can't let it
'Cause
be
I'm a
glossed
child.
over how good that like Satan side eye was.
Mm.
It's just pure
I
excellent.
can do it again.
Side eye.
Oh my god, I feel it in my soul.
I feel it in my fingers.
So where we are picking up today, you all have kind of just laid down to rest. It is not yet the morning. You've not yet completed your long rest. It's still the middle of the night. But one by one, all three of you are slowly roused by, at first, just the sound of howling winds outside. You can kind of hear it whistling outside of your like little tunnel entrance here. And then there is a rumble through the ground. You're fully awake after that.
Georgie, Satan, are you all right?
Yes.
I'm alright.
You begin to hear shouting outside.
Oh great.
What is going on?
Popping your heads out. Yeah.
What do you see? Is it dusty out there? Do you see light? What do I see?
I think
what are
it's
we
still dark,
looking at
isn't it?
here?
Georgie the human sees nothing. It's pitch black outside. The two elves, you guys poke your heads out of this tunnel area and see, first of all, sand whipping everywhere. There's just like the most insane wind ever, like gale force winds just whipping sand back and forth. It already is starting to like sting your cheeks as you kind of surface from the from this like tunnel.
It's the thing. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, isn't it that thing, that man that we've heard about, the sand
The tornado man?
tornado?
Tornado man. You see a bunch of the gravel elves, including Turk, who was kind of the first of these elves that you met. And Turk is carrying a torch, which is kind of whipping wildly, threatening to go out. So Georgie, you're able to see her face illuminated a little bit by it. And she's going back and forth to all of the other tunnels and is shouting inside, "It's a dragon!
Quick, Ether.
Get up, get up, get up!"
Are there any trap doors?
I heard of this movie called How to Train Your Dragon, and it made me think of that. Because I just saw the animated movie and it was so good. And then I just saw the live action last night. You know, in my dreams. Just wanted to share that.
Was it good in your dreams, the live action?
It was worth it to see it in the IMAX just for the riding on the dragon scene. Those were pretty spectacular. But I think the charm of the animated is really, really lovely. But it was, you know, it wasn't bad. It just, you know, wasn't the original. But yes.
Okay. But yeah,
You know, sidebar mini movie review.
I'm curious.
Back to the real dragon, the real stakes.
So as like Turk is kind of yelling this to people, you see others who are kind of like yelling, "Get to the wind racers! We can't, they're all broken, there's only 3 left!" And they're kind of like running back and forth. What do you 3 do in this moment?
I think we should run to the wind racers. Yes, there's 3 left. I know it's kind of shitty to leave my people in the dust, literally, but if we don't, we might die.
Let's go!
Can we run like hell? Do we have to roll to see?
No, you beeline it towards, and yeah, you see a bunch of like, so it's these kind of like wakeboard, like surfboard kind of things with like sails on them is kind of how it looks. And there's 3 of them. Reika's kind of next to you. She hops on to one with you, Ether. And
Of course she hops onto one with me, Reika. She's in love with me, I'm telling you.
Through the chaos, you see Stoa grab a massive spear that looks like it should be like too heavy for her to wield. And as she sees you 3 going to the wind racers and hopping on them, she just kind of turns. Georgie, you don't see this just due to the lack of dark vision, but our 2 elves, you guys see her like smile and nod to you, and she whispers one word, "Fly." And then she turns and runs. And as she turns her back to you, there's a peal of thunder as an arc of lightning just cracks down in the very, very near distance, shaking the ground around you. And you see the outline of a behemoth of a dragon, bigger than anything you've ever seen.
Is his name Toothless?
Roll a wisdom check.
Oh, there are any teeth!
Roll for teeth.
Sorry, I just can't help with my How to Train Your Dragon references. It's just topical.
And actually, all of you, go ahead and roll a wisdom check.
Okay, I'm definitely using a reroll because I definitely only got 2.
I just rolled a 20! I just rolled a 20!
Oh my god!
Oh, gee.
Well, I guess I will re-roll too since I have so many good coins.
I got a 16 plus a 17 plus 4 is 21. A dirty 21.
Incredible.
I just re-rolled and got a 20.
So many 20s right now.
Okay,
Holy
Dorothy
shit.
did one right, Satan did.
Yeah, so I have 7 left.
Okay, I'm checking off.
Okay, this is perfect. So yeah, all three of you, as like this lightning strikes and just illuminates this whole area, what you notice is that there are no shadows cast at all. Zero.
Oh my god.
No shadows cast off of the elves, no shadows cast off of the dragon. But you quickly unfurl the sails, or unless there's anything that you wish to do or anything like that. I don't want to like railroad you away from the scene if there's anything you want to do.
Wait, say it again.
There's no shadows.
No shadows. What was the thing you just said though?
You don't want to railroad us away?
Yeah, I don't want to railroad you away from the scene.
Okay, so there's no shadows. Is it real? Do you guys see? There's no shadows. Do you think it's really there? Or do you think it's a figment of our dream heads?
No, but she said fly. I feel like she was giving us her blessing.
What
No?
if we climb on top of it?
Climb on top of what?
The dragon to fly
Oh
away.
my god!
Fly
Now we really are
onto
trying to
the
recreate
dragon.
How to Train Your Dragon.
Yes, let's try it. What if we tried climbing on top?
Can I use one
All
of my?
three of us get
my
on top, or
power-
just Georgie because you're the smallest?
Well, dragons are pretty big.
I feel like I should use one of my power things for danger or whatever, just to help us make sure we don't do something really, really bad. Hold on. I'm just looking at my powers,
Oh yeah, I should pull up
all
the
my
first
things.
You know, since I'm an assassin, I'm a master disguise, so maybe I can like quickly whip up something like a dragon costume
Ooh.
and like be like, "Ooh, I'm a girl dragon!" Like,
Is this the Disney animated version of King Arthur?
like sticks one leg out. It like does the.
Okay. I think it's on page.
This would be a good way to tip the scales. If
oh! You guys get it? Tip the scales.
Oh my god.
I
Even
have checked.
as a young boy, you can't stop with the dad jokes.
I can't stop
I
it.
use my psychic senses.
Is that in training?
Can I use my psychic senses? Because I can sense seconds to the future, thereby detecting potential danger before.
Yeah. Go ahead and make a wisdom check to use your psychic senses.
Ooh, detect illusion. That's interesting, Dungeon Dan.
I don't think anyone has it.
I don't think so.
Okay, I'm definitely going to use my. Thank God that Savage Splendor gave us so many boon points. Because I rolled a 1 and I am going to use it. I'm going to re-roll.
That's my favorite character thing ever. That you do that.
Well, I'm in touch with the heavens. I must.
It's so good.
I
dude.
must. 12 plus 1 is 13, plus 4 is 17, which I think is pretty good.
Yeah. This thing, super real, super dangerous.
Okay, thank God I used my psychics.
What if I use a rope to tame it?
Georgie, I think we should get the.
Okay,
Try.
Let's go.
I
Where are we
think
gonna
the
go?
dragon's going to chase us.
Let's go. Where should we go?
I mean, towards where we're supposed to go, right? Don't we know the general direction?
Yeah, the wind is kind of blowing you out.
Yes, perfect.
Yeah.
The way the wind is taking us.
You
Let's do it.
unfurl the sails just in time as this dragon flaps its wings again, buffeting just like a mountain of sand through the air towards you guys. And you're able to just like ride that wind out and away from the Gravel Elves camp.
Jackie Boy's quivering. He's so terrified.
Oh no.
Oh, I forgot about the little baby. Oh, it's not good for a little baby.
I haven't gotten the stuffed animal yet. I'm pretty sure this is just gonna be Jackie Boy.
I kind of love it. I kind
All
of hope
these
so.
jackalopes online, they're quite pricey.
It's an enigmatic sort of form to Jackie. Jackie is with you. Reika is kind of holding you by the waist. You're kind of holding onto this
Yes,
thing.
she is.
Georgie, you've got a good hold on your sail.
And-
Same thing with you, Satan.
because of my pirate skills, I'm very adept at navigating the wind because it's like sailing.
I think I would like all of you to give me a dexterity check, or if you'd like to use something else. This is to ride the wind racer through the desert to see how far you get.
Okay, I just rolled a 10. And dexterity is one of my strengths. And +2, so 12. And then level. We had a level for this one?
Yes.
So 16.
Okay.
I rolled an 18
Okay.
+4, so it's a dirty 22.
You're rolling good tonight.
You know, I am in touch with a higher power because I believe.
Being guided to where you need to go.
Mhm.
16, 18. Georgie, what'd you roll?
Well, I have seamanship, you know,
Tell me about that.
and it does say I can use it for land-based navigation.
It would totally apply here.
Not Jackie boy. Georgie boy has been waiting to say ship this entire campaign, and I'm so happy for him that he got to say it.
So, okay, so it says when I switch from seafaring to land, there's a penalty, but I haven't had seafaring this game, so I feel like I'm not switching.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah, no
So
worries about
then, it's actually a +4 to checks where justifiably applied.
that.
Okay. So I rolled a 6, so +4 would be 10.
Ooh.
Plus 1 is 11. Plus my level is 15. If that's not enough, I'll use a boon.
It's definitely enough. I'll like this particular check. I gave you guys a pre-warning that like the session I've got some different stuff planned.
That wasn't the. Oh my God! What
So,
are we in?
Save your boons.
Oh no!
The first to go down is Georgie. As you're sailing through the desert,
Gee! Oh no!
the rumbling and the wind, it's just unsteady, and your boat begins to tip. The next to go down is Satan, and then Ether and Reika, you follow.
Oh!
What are the last words that you three say to each other?
I think I just said them. Georgie, are you all right, my boy?
I think I said I should have put on the dragon costume.
And then I yell, seaman!
With that, there is another rumble and another as the sand, it gets more and more unsteady beneath all of you, and one by one, your boats, your wind racers, they tip, they crash. The four of you are all knocked unconscious.
No.
Okay, I think before doing anything else, I want to explain really quick what's going to happen. To do that,
This is you breaking to the camera, breaking the
Yeah.
fourth wall.
we're breaking the fourth
Oh,
wall a little
Let
bit.
us explain.
All right. I was
So-
pretending to be knocked out.
You just have to keep your eyes closed the whole time and in a very low state of being knocked out.
So just to show you all what I'm looking at, so you have a basis for how this little mini game is going to work. I have a chart
Mini
here.
games are my favorite.
I have a chart here that I'm looking at. The four of you, you three and Reika, are somewhere on this map. Your goal is to reunite together, to get back together.
Oh, so it's kind of like
Like a
battle.
Mario Party
It's
mini
a little bit
game.
like Battleship, yeah. So if you're on like one
Me too.
tile, you can see all of the different tiles that are like surrounding yours. And there will be like little locales and things to explore, but your goal is to get back together. So let me just really quick place you on the map here.
Don't worry, we'll be reunited again.
We'll meet again.
As long as we believe it's true. I know, yeah. I feel like the music I'm coming up with is like really stupid, but also kind of gold, you know?
It's perfect.
Practically perfect in every way. Georgie, have you ever heard of Mary Poppins?
I've heard of Perry Moppins. Perry likes to mop the ship deck, the poop deck, if you will.
Georgie, why is it called the poop deck? Do you just shit all over it?
No, only laymen think the poop deck is called that because of poop.
Okay, I'm asking, so explain it to me.
Well, it's a very long story, and I think Grace is ready for...
You guys ready?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm waiting for faded. Sorry. Oh, sorry. My voice. Ready.
Oh, I looked it up.
What are we looking at?
Brandon, there is no
Poop
such
deck.
thing as
It
Google.
originates from the French word for stern, which is poop, from the Latin pupis.
Poopies.
So it's the stern deck, but poop.
I like my interpretation better. We're all still 10 years old.
I
The last time
prefer.
you guys see me laugh. Continue.
La poupée, les pou 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 pou.
So we'll first
Sorry, Grace.
return to ether as you're waking up.
Oh!
In this place where everyone told you three, under any circumstances, not to visit. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Food.
Wowie, I got food. Thank you so
Ooh.
much.
But the time perfectly for the mini game from the
Yeah.
salmon.
As you come back to consciousness, you feel fur against your cheek as Jackie kind of nudges you awake, kind of concerned. The night would be just impossibly dark for one without night vision. We'll get there. But
Oh.
you are able to pretty quickly assess your surroundings. Thank you so much. Clouds completely obscure the sky above. It's pretty difficult to like ascertain your direction or where at all you have ended up. Your wind racer is just shattered in ruins all around you,
Oh no.
and you're alone. There's no sign of Reika, Seyden, or Georgie. However, what you do see are like these rolling dunes that just stretch on, and in the near distance, just a couple of dunes over, you see lights, and you can actually even hear like distant music and laughter. What do you do?
Wait, I don't know if you're allowed to provide any more context,
I
but
can, yeah.
you said something about what everyone told us not to go. What are you talking about? Is that the place with the music, or is that the place I woke up?
No, this is just the desert.
Oh, got it. The
Just to like kind of set the scene, like
Mobile desert. Okay.
yeah.
I would like to send. Let's do this. Jackie boy, what a good little boy he is. I want to send him along up in front of me. He's so nimble and small. And just, I can see through his eyes for 1 minute.
Yeah.
And I also feel to feel if he's like afraid. So I just want to see if I can see anything a bit closer without me physically needing to go over there. In
Sure.
case they're like sacrificing a human or something. I won't waste my time. Can I do that?
Yeah, most certainly. Jackie heads out It doesn't take him very far to kind of get
Hoppity, hoppity,
close
hoppity,
there.
hoo.
leaving little footprints in the sand,
Oh, he's so cute.
Oh,
Go,
that's
Jackie
really
boy,
precious.
go.
leaping over the dunes. You feel Jackie get a little confused as he nears like this site, and you see an elf, a woman, wearing long, flowy, kind of orange and yellow robes. She's carrying a bowl of food. Her features are oddly comforting. And then she passes by.
No, I think I know what you're going to make me do.
I can make you do anything.
Castle Keeper. Anything else he sees or feels?
Not really. Not at this point in time, no. It's a little farther than a minute out, so you don't get like super up close and personal on this gathering, but
Okay, I'll
this is
go
what you
over
see.
there. Let's go. Let's face the past. What else is there to do?
As you get about halfway there, there is a scream that cuts through the music and the laughter. And then as you rise over that next dune, the lights and the music are gone. There's nothing there. All you see is like an archway, like a stone archway, that looks to be sort of like crumbled, definitely forgotten, hasn't been visited in some time.
Is it just an archway alone? Like, and just a bunch of sand, or is it like an archway that leads to a home? Like, can I not see? Are there any hidden doors?
Roll a wisdom
My
check.
God, give me a hidden door during this campaign. The one time I don't ask if there's any hidden doors, there's going to be one.
That's the rule of tabletop games, yeah. Did you roll a wisdom check?
Oh, did you want me to?
Yes, please. Yeah, roll for hidden doors.
Hidden doors, I want to know. Can I see you so? I got a 9 plus a 1 is 10 plus a 4 is 4. Is that enough? I feel like you told me to save my boons.
That was for like the wind racer kind of situation, but yes, that is enough. There is a hidden door here. Your foot kind of like steps on something as you approach this arch.
What? Say it again. I got so excited that it was finally wouldn't have hidden.
No, you're perfect. Yeah, your foot kind of hits something solid as you're like kind of standing underneath this arch, examining it.
What is it? The hidden door? That I hit something solid?
Yeah, it sounds like you step on something like wooden and hollow, instead of just sand.
Okay. I want to open it. I want to look. I want to. I want to do it.
Yeah, you clear off the sand and you open it up. It looks like inside, it's just like a crawl space where it looks like there's an ancient skeleton who's just sitting with its arms crossed like this, just kind of huddled in this crawl space, seemingly hiding.
Ancient skeleton.
In its hand is a crumpled scrap of paper, and you like unfurl it and take the paper out. It's like the corner of a map, and in like the kind of up, like just somewhere in there is a mark, and then the words door, the word door.
There's a mark on the map.
Just a scrap, like a corner of a map.
Okay, and can I tell what this corner of a map is to? Or no? Because it's just a scrap.
It just says door.
It's where the door is.
Draw it.
Wait, hold on. I don't know why this is so difficult for me. This is why you never give me hidden doors. But I went through the hidden door. Am I?
The door that gets us away from Scrapped.
Oh, that door. There's so many doors. There's
Yeah.
finally a hidden door. There was an arch. Okay,
I
got
don't know
it.
if that's true. I'm just giving a guess based on what it's been so far.
I'm just hearing something. I'm
pretty
hearing a voice that
sound,
isn't Georgie's speaking from the heavens.
Georgie's voice travels on wind to get to you.
Georgie's voice is so high pitched. Okay,
hidden
so
door was the
the
friends in the middle of the
most important door. Got it.
But it's just the scrap of a map, and it's not holding anything else, the skeleton.
Okay. Do I see? I feel like I should look around and see if I see anything else. Anything else that's of importance? Do I notice? I have very high wisdom. Do I notice anything else in this space that's important? That's strewn about that I could possibly use?
Could you remind me of the result of the wisdom check you just rolled?
I got 14.
Okay. With a 14, you glean that this place is very old. And that no one has been here since this skeleton, for sure. But there's nothing else really of note here. It looks like it's kind of just a landmark.
Okay.
With that,
Okay.
unless there's anything else you want to do, we're doing a loose initiative, but there's no limit on like the actions that you can take or anything like that. But yeah.
Well, here's a question. Like, is it? Do I? Not that you can tell me this. Are you waiting for me to discover something?
No,
Or is
no,
it like
I'm not.
we're doing a little episode for me, and then we're taking a little pause, and we're doing a little episode for Georgie, and like I'm taking.
Exactly. Yeah,
but-
just
okay, gotcha.
the ways that you guys choose to try to like find each other again, basically. So if there's like I want to yell or I want to try to start a fire.
Yeah,
wanna look
I
for
know what
that
I want
sort
to
of
do.
thing.
I want to go out of the arch, and I'm just gonna go, Georgie, Satan, where are you? Where are you? And then I listen. Can
It
they hear me?
It doesn't appear as though anyone has heard you from where you are.
Nothing. Okay. What about Reika? Reika, where is she?
Silence.
Okay, I want to use. Ooh, I haven't gotten to do this yet. I want to use my telepathic communication.
Okay.
It allows me to send messages via telepathy. And because they are my friends, I shouldn't have any resistance. I don't need to probe them.
Probe me.
It, George.
Pull it up here.
I could probe you,
Probably.
but what's the point? Just so I can hear you being like, I'm afraid. What's that? I can't see. What's the point?
Telepathic communication. Wait, no, you have telepathic probe. Okay. Mind reading, two-way conversations, receive thoughts projected from friends.
Oh, you're right. I don't have. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I have telekinesis and I have telepathic probe. Can I do a telepathic probe just to check in on their mind, make sure they're okay? I think I can also say. I can say things to them like, "Don't worry, I found a map."
I
Like,
think that we can use this.
probe with a dirty 20. That's so naughty, Jacko Boo.
Hey, yo.
Naughty Jackie boy, Jacko Jack boy. Deadeye powers is cheating, not if you are an elf mentalist.
Ooh.
I think with a
30, 20.
telepathic probe.
Oh my gosh.
You can tell that Georgie is a little boy.
Hi.
Okay. I think I figured out how I want to adapt this for this like particular little mini game here.
Okay.
Right now, what I have it as is that you can see any tile that's like adjacent to yours, basically.
Okay.
With a telepathic probe, I'm gonna say you can sense like an additional width of tile out and see if there just is anyone out there.
Okay.
But before you do that, let's move on to somebody else, and then we'll come back.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Oh.
Everything's about Ether. Everything's coming up, Ether. Am I right?
Let's go to Satan next.
Yay.
You awaken, similar kind of circumstance. You get up. Right next to you, there is what looks like bleached bones of some kind of massive beast. There's like a skull with horns that's like as large as a small home. What do you do?
Oh, great question. Looking what I can do. Look for hidden doors.
You find the poop deck on this beast.
Good thing to do. It's a good it's a default.
I don't know. I guess I just look around at the bones and poke around.
Are you like looking for stuff or anything you can use or anything like that?
Yeah, just like, is there anything I can use? Where am I? What is this? You know.
For sure. You give I guess first give me either a wisdom or an intelligence check.
Okay. Let's see.
Side note, this salmon is really, 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 really good, and my boyfriend is amazing.
Oh wow.
Right to rub in that the salmon is good.
So I rolled a 6.
Incredible.
Don't forget you have 7 boon coins.
Let me use the boon. Let's see what happens with the
we
boon.
lost Georgie.
Oh, goodbye. Oh, no, she's back.
Well, I was gonna say, at least it's not at Georgie's part.
Oh,
Yes,
I did better with this roll. I rolled a 7. So
That is better.
you still have 6. Just FYI. For a second, I thought Georgie had no pants on. I was like, oh my goodness.
I'm definitely wearing some leggings, and it is hot and humid here in Atlanta. And I was like, I mean, who would know? And I'm like, no, Rebecca.
I'm definitely wearing some booty shorts for the same reason.
It's actually, I'm insane. I have like a blanket across my lap because I was cold, but it's
No, I mean-
days outside.
The AC did kick on during Ether's looking for doors part.
Because
And
she's
I did put on some
always
fuzzy
looking
socks.
for doors.
Anyway, I rolled a 7.
Sure. So with a 7, like you kind of scramble on top of like the top of this skull just to get like kind of a better, I guess, vantage point to gauge your surroundings. Similar thing. It's very, very difficult to get any sort of sense of direction here with like no stars visible and just not knowing where you are at all. You do see just barely sort of like ahead of you into the right side over the dune the shape of something dark, but it's from this distance, and with that roll it's a little bit difficult to like discern what it is. Would you like to move anywhere or try anything else or do anything else?
Is it just too dark for me to see?
It's just a little far, this particular thing. Yeah.
No, let me just move towards it.
Sure. So you do that, and it doesn't take you long to get there. But what comes into view is an oasis. And the shape that you'd seen earlier was like a palm tree that was kind of just like bending. At this point, there's no more wind or anything like that. With like it being so dark, it does take you a second to realize that the water in this oasis is just the color of rust. And you realize that it is rust. There's swords and gear and metal pieces of armor and just like shit everywhere, and it's like slowly like oxidizing in this water.
That's super gross.
It doesn't smell fantastic. But yeah, you have palm trees around you. There's this like gross water. If there's anything else that you'd like to try to do,
I'm just gonna shimmy up the palm trees, see what I can see.
So you shimmy up, you just see dunes from around here. Yeah, you don't see anything from this particular vantage point, so you could pick any direction and just start walking. But yeah, there isn't too much to see.
Okay.
Let's move on to Georgie, and then we'll visit Reika super fast, and then we'll see what we'll go back to Ether.
Meanwhile, in Georgie Town,
Georgie,
take it away, Georgie.
You really see nothing. You wake up completely alone in complete darkness.
I have dusk vision.
Oh, you do?
But it's dusk vision. It's not dark vision.
I forget what.
Because I'm a halfling. It says.
Oh my god, you're a halfling, not a human.
I have large and piercing eyes. And I can see in starlight and moonlight. I don't know what accent this has become.
Yes, darling.
Yeah, darling, I'm turning into a North Atlantic lady. I can retain the ability to distinguish color and some detail under these conditions. Though everything is cast in shadow, so if it's fully dark, maybe I cannot see.
I think not. Yeah, there's no. Hey,
Don't
Snow
forget to
Day, welcome,
hydrate.
buddy.
Hydrate.
Oh, thank you, Snow Day. Jay.
Hydrate or die straight. Not during Pride Month. No, sir.
What? I've never heard that.
But yes, Georgie, you wake up in complete darkness. What do you do?
Okay, so do I hear anything?
You do not.
I'm gonna say, is anybody there? Hello?
Only the wind in response.
I think you should be a little bit louder, Georgie, because, maybe they just don't hear you.
You can't hear me? Is my mic not is my mic?
No, I just want you to shout more.
Oh.
I can hear you. I can hear you fine.
Okay, then what I want to try to do is fashion a candle.
Okay.
I have in my rogue backpack.
Mm-hmm.
I have a container of. There was something. Wait, what was it? I was looking at wait. Oh, I have a small tub of grease. Okay, and I want to take 2 stones, and I bet I find them on the ground. I bet they're there.
Yeah, there's stones for sure.
I can use my dagger and my other.
Scoop up some stones.
Also, I'm so sorry. I forgot to describe to you like where you are, like the little locale that you're around, because everyone's kind of in these little locales.
It's dark, so I can't see it.
You feel out like the shape of what looks like a dead tree that kind of spiders up into the sky.
A dead tree. And then do I like shimmy around and find walls? Like, am I inside of an encased space, or is this dead tree in the middle of a vast, or at least I'm not aware of the okay.
The latter.
So,
exactly.
So the tree. So I'm gonna pop down to the ground and look for a couple of rocks. I do have a flint and steel or a metal file. Probably those would work. I want to crash them together on top of my small tub of grease to create a flame.
Easy. It's a low check, but make a check of your choice. Just on the off chance it's a 1.
Yes. I guess I would do dexterity
That works.
for that.
Be dexterous, do the movements just right.
I rolled a 2.
Good thing you have 6 boon coins.
Now,
There's a minute where it's not working, and then like minutes pass and it's not working, but then finally you get a spark and you have fire.
so I'm now holding my small tub of grease. As it's illuminating the space. Okay, so now what do I see?
Yeah, okay. So you now see there is like the tree that is kind of like jutting out of the ground at an odd angle. It's clearly been dead for a long time. There's another skeleton. No, wait, whoa, I'm reading the wrong thing, sorry. There's no skeleton. However, there is some graffiti that's kind of been carved into the side of this tree trunk, seemingly in haste. It says, "Don't trust the mirages. They're not real."
Oh.
But aside from that, you just see like the rolling sand dunes that just go on and on forever.
Okay, great. And so, I think I want to try to communicate with my teammates. Perhaps, maybe this will work. So, I have Morse code ability. If I'm remembering exactly what it was.
Do one of those dune sandworm thumpers into the thing to communicate to us.
And so what if I just like tap like a and hope that one of them does the
I love that
what
idea.
Morse code is for you?
No, you know what I mean, the thing, the
I know, it's so funny.
I shout Mako.
or yes, or I do that because I'm also a seaman.
There you go.
Yes, I want to try that with maybe my flint steel again. And my dagger or something, my metal file.
For sure. Yeah, you kind of bang it out. Are you using like the trunk of the tree?
I was gonna tap it against each other.
Oh, sure. Yeah. There's no response for now.
Okay. So then, what I would like to do is take my dagger and I'm going to graffiti the tree. I want to write in Georgie was here.
Oh,
So that if one of them finds it, they know where I was.
for sure.
And then I want to it probably won't matter or work, but I want to tie my 50-foot silk rope around a tree. And then I'm going to slowly go the direction of that I'm being compelled to go to.
Yeah, so as you look
They're all
around,
really good ideas, all the things you're doing, I know.
there's nothing on the horizon. There's only sand. It doesn't look like there's anything on any of, one might say, the adjacent tiles to you. So you can pick any direction and start walking.
Okay,
However,
so
I will say you quickly run out of room on the rope as you do this, so I'm sorry.
Can I attach to my rope the thread of my sewing kit?
Yes.
And could one argue that the sewing kit has a very long bit of thread?
Yes. Why not? That sounds cool. I'm into it.
So I'm now tying and so I'm going north, I guess. So you have a distance on your map.
Sure.
I'm going up, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I run into my comrades, and if not, they see my note on the tree.
Incredible. Okay. Oops. I'm so clumsy with Procreate. So Georgie takes off, a lonely child figure in this desert night. Somewhere in this desert, Reika is kind of looking around frantically, kind of calling out each of your names. And she's like, oh, come on, please work. And appears to try to do something with her hands, and nothing happens. Shoot. And she similarly begins trudging in some sort of direction.
Oh, thank you, Agile Monk. I got you another boon.
Hey, Agile, thank you, buddy.
Thank you for gifting a sub.
And subs as well.
Yeah.
Wait, where's the
super
boon?
appreciate you,
I
Finn.
don't see it, so I can make sure I.
You wrote it
It's in the
in
message.
the message.
We now return at the top of the round to Ether.
Is that
Wait.
one to you? Sorry, I just want to make sure I have the right boon coins. One to you, Georgie. One more.
Yes, please.
Okay, 7. Okay,
Alderon, thank you for the sub, buddy. Welcome in, one of us.
I just didn't want to get the wrong number.
Welcome, Alderon.
Welcome.
Shaven haircut, toothpaste. Okay, what were you? Yes.
Yeah.
Say.
So, what do you do?
Did
Last we
anyone
left off.
get my I don't like sand reference?
Yes, that's why I said it's coarse and rough.
Okay,
And it gets
I
everywhere.
missed it. I very much appreciate it, Georgie.
I missed you saying I don't like sand.
Well, because Dungeon Dan said sand ... It gets everywhere.
So last we left you were preparing to use your telepathic probe. Is that still what you'd like to do?
Level 1 hype train.
Woo woo!
What's that mean? Is it like something I have to vote on?
No. That's when chat is on a roll with like gifting bits or subs or supporting the channel. It's
Oh, yes,
a really sweet thing
abundance.
that happens when people are supporting.
Abundance.
People get special emotes and stuff if we reach like higher levels of hype trains, which
Choo
we can
choo.
contribute to by gifting subs and bits and all that fun stuff. We super appreciate it.
So, chat, what do you think I should do? Should I use my telepathic probe or should I just start walking? Maybe I send Jackie Boy. How do I reunite with my group? I feel very alone.
Yeah.
Courtney is gone. Satan is gone. So is Reika. All I have is Jackie Boy. What should I do? What should I do, chat? Where should I go? We love this channel. We adore Grace. Who doesn't adore Grace? And we love the three of you. Oh, it's so lovely.
Shucks.
Lovely, Agile Monk.
We appreciate you,
Thank
buddy.
Agile Monk, someone tell me. Sing a song, please. Jacko Boon, boom. Please tell me what to do. Jacko Boom, Jacko Boom. What should I do?
We have a poll
But-
up as well.
So, someone tell me what to do.
I feel like I know I'm not. You can't hear me, but I feel
I feel like I sense Georgie in my ear.
like if you got to start moving because where you are is in some kind of place that we can't hear you. You're too far from us. But you just have to pick a direction to go. Is my guess.
I feel
Now
like
it's not a very good guess. I'm just saying we're on a
always probe. Can I just start walking and probing?
walk and
Both.
probe. Walk and probe.
Walk and probe.
Walk and probe.
Walk and probe. Walk and
Multitask.
probe. See, this is the song. We just came up with it. Walk and probe. Walk and probe. Walk it or probe it. I keep thinking of that thing from the 90s. Bop it, twist it, pull it.
Pull it.
Walk it, Probe it.
Probe it. That goes crazy.
I always wanted one of those things. And
So
I
did
never
I.
got one. I kind of want someone to buy me that gift as an adult. That bop it. Okay, let me do that. Can I do that?
Yeah, for sure. Give me a wisdom check for probe. Give me a probe check.
Probe wisdom.
Oh, probing. I got a 9 plus a 1, which is 10, plus a 4, which is 14. If that's not good enough, I will use a boon coin.
That is good enough.
I'm good enough.
As you like send out this telepathic like oomph that kind of like goes out across the desert landscape, you do pick up on something ahead of you, just like dead straight ahead. You sense somebody's presence, but you're not sure who.
Do I sense danger? Because I have that sense.
I think I need a separate check for psychic senses.
Fine, a separate check. So greedy. What a greedy.
I like it when the dice roll. I like it when the clicky
I
clacky
got
math
an 8
rocks.
plus a 9 plus a 4. I only got a 13. Is that not good enough?
I'd say you don't sense any immediate danger, no. Aside from just the danger of like being out alone.
Okay, do I have to roll again for probing, or was that just for walking, or did I already roll for probing?
You've already probed.
Probing, walking, rolling. We can add that in.
Yep.
Walk it, probe it, roll it.
Roll. When I'll come up with something. You walk.
Probing, she sings. Makes me think of like whistle while you work, but it's like probe while you walk. Do, 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 do. Okay, am I rolling again?
No,
I'm sorry.
You're good. Yeah, you're good. You walk, and as you're
walk.
probing. So what I'm having everyone do is like move 1 square per like kind of round here.
Okay.
So as you're walking, you see what looks like palm trees in the near distance.
Are we in California?
Do you do
Oh,
anything else with this turn?
What?
Do you do anything else?
Can I also have Jackie Boy hop? So we're hopping and walking and probing, and maybe he might, because we have that really empathetic bond. Oh
Hey,
my
Agile,
god!
thank you so much, my friend. We super
1,
appreciate
2,
that.
3, 4,
Feel free to
5.
add something to this scene, my friend.
Thank you,
I
Agile.
love you, buddy.
That's
Thank you.
Agile.
That definitely adds something to the scene.
Thank you for the support. So you send Jackie Boy out ahead.
Go, Jackie Boy! Go!
And Agile, you let us know what you want added here. I think that's a good place to transition, if that's cool with you.
Fine. Just
Satan.
Satan, that's me.
There is like a movement in the distance as a very familiar jackalope
Hey.
comes hopping up to you.
Jackie Boy did it! He
Down.
did it! Yes, he did!
Wait,
Oh,
what?
I love it.
What do you do, Satan?
I look for some hidden doors.
You never liked Jackie Boy. You were always so mean to him.
I've never done anything to Jackie Boy. No, I reach in my backpack and I grab out some paper and I take a pen and I write, "I'm here, Jackie." The rabbit can read, of course.
Jackie Boy can read, apparently. He's so
I just draw a
smart.
picture, rabbit plus me equals heart. Like,
Jackie, he reads it and he nods sagely.
Oh, Jackie is so smart.
And he thumps his little foot on the ground.
okay, great. So I'm gonna just start running towards Jackie then.
Oh, agile
I
but
climb down the tree.
so many boons.
As you do so, I think it's fair to say at this point, you meet Ether kind of halfway. So you two come into each other's view. The two of you are reunited.
Right at the borderline.
And then I hear Ether singing, and then I go back.
I leave. I leave her in the desert.
Wax.
All right, perfect. So yeah, the two of you are together, and I've noted Agile Monk's suggestion for the scene here. I'm thinking about how I want to implement it.
Jackie boy, how sweet.
Okay.
So cute. I mean, that's so cute.
Let me really quickly, Satan, pull up your backstory that you sent me.
Uh-oh.
For no
So
reason.
excited that Jackie boy gets a second chance with his boon coin whenever he needs it. He's so happy. Thank you, Agile Monk. He's so happy. Wish that I had a jackalope, a real jackalope pet. I think that's why I chose him as my familia.
Oh, here we are. How would you describe your mentor, Satan?
You're talking to me?
Mm-hmm.
You mean Georgie then?
Or no, I'm sorry, Satan. How would you
Oh.
describe your mentor?
Let me see if I can remember any of my backstory that I told you. Hold on. It's been a long day in the hot desert time. One
I had to
moment.
pull mine up.
I definitely did not write this a month ago.
I didn't see like a physical description here.
Okay, my mentor. Oh, yeah, it's because I did not write one because my imagination is not that good. Yeah, so my mentor, I had a elf assassin mentor who taught me how to be an assassin. Very like elf, but like ninja vibe. Yeah,
Very
you
into it.
know. That kind of thing. Like, but like the energy of Liam Neeson, like, you know what I mean? Like,
For sure. Calm, cool, collected, ruthless, kind of.
yeah.
Can you describe them physically? Like their gender, their general appearance, that sort of thing?
It's a guy, and kind of like Irish sounding, and tall, with like elf ears.
I feel
Is
like
he looking for a
someone
Mrs. mentor?
Yeah, he kind of looks like Liam Neeson.
Listen, just put in a good word for me, all right?
Okay.
Yeah, so as you and Ether are kind of like finding each other here, as you're kind of turning around, you see this like very familiar silhouette just kind of standing there like atop the next dune over, just regarding you a little bit, and kind of just studying you. And that silhouette is obviously, from all the questions that I've just asked you, immediately familiar to you as your mentor. And he just kind of like looks at you for a moment, and then he looks over his shoulder and he points off into like the direction ahead of you.
Oh. Well, Ether, we should probably go this way because my mentor said so.
I have a question real quick. Is this like a vision? Or
Ether,
like a
you don't see anything.
I don't see anything.
Yeah, this is only visible to Satan.
Do you fully trust your mentor? Faden.
I have an even better idea. Since, why would he be here? That doesn't even make any sense. You're right. You know me, I do things for the plot, but that's not very assassiny of me. I'm definitely going to pull up my character sheet and yes, I'm gonna go ask it my mentor a question real quick.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh hi mentor.
Kind of stands
So
there
weird seeing
still.
you here. Good to see you. You know, we're in the desert. Things can be deceiving. My buddy over here thinks I'm being delusional because either cannot see you. So, I'm going to ask you, like, no offense, just a question that only you and I would know, you know? I'm trying to think of a question.
Yeah, I want to hear it.
Okay, so what is the number one assassin rule you told me when you first found me?
He, with his foot, writes in the sand, "Don't talk to the fucking cops."
Don't let the cops in, don't let the cats out. Yes.
Is that literally what's on your sheet?
Is it? That was a guess.
No. I accept that answer.
Don't let the cops out. Don't let the cat, or don't let the
Nope.
don't let the
Don't let
cats
the
out.
cops, don't let the cats out. Don't let the cops in.
Don't let the cops out. Don't let them out. But yeah, he writes it in the sand with his foot, and then just kind of goes back to silently staring at you.
Wait, chat, do you think this is an acceptable answer? Do you think that is the number one assassin rule? Let me know
I'm
in
gonna
the
do a
comments.
poll.
What did Grace say again?
Don't listen to the cops.
Don't talk to the cops.
Don't pick for something.
But did Grace just not remember, or did Grace think that was what was on the sheet? That's what I want to know.
We had an improv moment.
We had an improv moment.
Oh, okay.
Chat's gonna decide if it was right or not.
But there was something on your actual sheet?
Nope.
Oh, got it.
I just did not go into too much detail on my sheet, so I thought that would be a good question.
Yeah. All right, we've got a poll up, so you guys let us know. Yeah, it's your vision. You know the answer, but it's more fun if we involve
It is
everybody.
more fun. It's more fun. What are they gonna say? Let's see, vote now.
Thank you all for letting me be nasty and eat on stream, by the way.
You're so nasty.
Not nasty at all.
Ew.
Nourishing your body with that fish on stream.
Gross.
Ish.
Ugh.
Okay, we got 5 votes so far.
For no. Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay, getting more votes. When are we gonna lock it in?
When the timer runs out, I think there's 1 more minute.
Oh, I see it.
Cast your votes now. Let us know.
Let us
I
know.
voted.
I don't talk to cops. It's
I
the third
voted too. Secret option C. I'm liking this Liam Neeson mentor figure.
Mm-hmm.
Big fan.
Is there Mrs. Liam Neeson?
Liam Neeson was Obi-Wan's mentor. He was Batman's mentor.
He's your guy.
He was the little drummer boy's mentor on Love Actually. So he's also my elf assassin mentor.
But it appears
that is not the #1 assassin rule.
Wow. He says
So
don't talk to cops with his foot. It's not the right answer.
So then I take the sand and I throw it in his eyes.
Ooh, okay. Do I be aggressive or do I be passive?
I'm ready for either.
Okay. With one clawed hand,
What?
it reaches up and it slashes down at you. I'm gonna roll an attack roll.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's only a nine. You guys are rolling so good, and I've been rolling like shit. I rolled like shit in my game last night too, where I'm a player. I didn't roll above like a 13 that whole game. I need new dice.
Oh no.
But yeah, with a clawed hand, it reaches out and it slashes at you. You'd sidestep it, narrowly missing it. What do you do?
Okay, so have you guys seen Kill Bill? You know the scene with the crazy 88s? No, just me? Okay.
I've seen Kill Bill.
Okay. So there's a scene with the crazy 88s, and there's this young woman, and she has this ball that has like so I'm gonna take my grappling hook and I'm gonna tie it to my silk rope, and I'm gonna do one of those. I'm gonna touch her.
Yeah. Demonstration.
Spin around, and then she sticks it under her foot, steps on the foot, and it makes me go like this, like that.
Ooh.
And that's what I'm gonna do to Liam.
Incredible.
Fake Liam. Faux Liam.
Make like a ranged attack, I guess. So
Okay.
yeah, roll a d20 and add your dex bonus and your level. God, that's cool.
Yeah. Okay, so I just rolled a 15, and then I add my dex, which is what does this give? 2, and then what else?
Your level.
17 plus 4, 21.
Yeah, incredible. Your grappling hook goes straight through the face of your mentor. A jarring sight a little bit. Ether, what you see is this creature flicker into vision. It is a white, kind of hulking thing with big long limbs, giant clawed hands, a featureless face, and kind of a hunched demeanor. And you watch as Satan's grappling hook pierces through the side of its head, and it falls limp and tumbles down the opposite dune. And Satan, as it completes one, it rolls down the hill, and as it rolls once and its face comes back up towards your view, its true form becomes apparent to you as well. This thing was not your mentor.
Yeah, I knew it with that stupid answer.
My
There's no one rule. I knew it the whole time.
Hey, Norcalius, welcome in. But however, you still have the direction that it indicated you should go. You can decide whether or not to listen to that. What do the two of you decide to do?
Well, I spit on it first of all, and then I ask Ether.
Roll for Hawk 2.
I ask Ether. Let's team up and go find the little one.
Always need to find George.
George is the star of the show. Like, let's not kid ourselves. We need some good semen.
Always looking for good semen.
All right. Should we I have an idea.
What if I said Jackie Boy again or something?
Jackie Boy worked for me. I also could make a flare.
Make a flare, sure.
Yeah, so I have my crossbow and I could light the tip on fire and shoot it up in the air and see if George can see it.
Okie
That's pretty
dokie.
cool. You'll need to tie something to set on fire to the tip of the arrow. I'll say, like, the crossbow bolt itself is not flammable.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's totally easy.
Surely you guys.
So I reach into my bag and I reach into my costumes and I have a clown nose and I sit that on there.
Yes.
A little alcohol. All right. Achoo!
Incredible. Okay. Your flare goes up. We'll get to the result of that in a second. But there's no immediate reaction for the two of you to observe. Is there anything that you wish to do? Any direction that you wish to walk in?
This way.
In the in the direction that the thing indicated?
Should we do that?
No, I think we should do the opposite of what he said.
Okay, I think he was trying to get us. Yeah, let's not go that way.
Okay.
Be very, very quiet.
Go wabbit foot.
We're hunting mirages.
Okay, so the opposite direction is back toward the arch that Ether was just coming from.
There a direction we haven't gone in that's not the direction he pointed that is not back towards the arch.
Yeah. You can go to the left, to the right, to like diagonally left in front of you, diagonally right in front of you.
Let's go diagonally right.
I like that.
Okay.
Right.
As you do that, you don't get quite there, but you do see a couple of things like start to come into view. In front of you, it looks like there is some kind of structure or like house or building. And then to the further right of you, you see just like some kind of pillar coming out of the ground. But we'll transition first over to Georgie, who is still alone.
Poor
You do
Georgie.
see in the very far distance, there is just a light that kind of pierces the sky and then falls and fades.
Am I going that direction?
That's up to you.
No, I mean, am I already going that direction?
No. It's the opposite
Okay.
direction that you're going.
Okay, great. So I'm gonna turn around and start heading towards the flare
Okay.
because I know that my friend Satan loves to light things on fire, and I can safely assume she's trying to get me back to her.
Incredible.
So I'm just walking along. I still got my thread in hand, just in case.
Beautiful. In the distance, just barely, you begin to make out what looks like palm fronds in the distance. That's your movement for this like round. Is there anything that you wish to do or anything to like call attention to yourself? You're just in the middle of the desert.
Well, I could try. I'm still holding my candle, right?
Yes.
I assume that my candle is not bright enough for them to see it. I'm too far away.
Just a bit, yeah. I'm looking at the map here and it's like you guys are just ooh.
I think then maybe I could try to use more Morse code. Maybe the sound can carry so that they know I'm coming to them.
Yeah, give it a try.
Perhaps.
Are you just trying to be loud?
Yes, the loudest I can be.
Okay.
I can be very loud, but I will upset the chat if I do that. So I'm not going to do that. But I have, I have my dagger and I have my flint steel, and I'm seeing if there's anything else that could be louder in my pack, but I don't think there really is. I have a crowbar.
A crowbar is pretty loud.
I have a crowbar and a small hammer.
That's loud.
Why do you have a crowbar?
Make a
I
strength
don't know.
check.
That's what's in the rogue. That's what's in the rogue backpack, and that's what I grabbed for some reason.
Yeah,
Okay.
For all your crowbar needs.
I'm going to do a dexterity. You said.
Make a strength check. If you're going
Strength.
for loud, like the
Yeah, that's a
force with
good
which
idea.
you.
Okay. Well, that's a 4. I'm gonna re-roll. I'm gonna
for
re-roll.
it.
I'm gonna use
Good.
it.
You still, yeah, even with the reroll, you still have 7.
Oh no, I rolled a 2. I'm gonna do another one.
Oh, no.
Another. This will be the last one, and then I'll just keep walking without it. Okay. We got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. I rolled 18.
Oh, what?
18.
Hey, that's pretty good.
18, and I have a +1 with a strength check, so 19. And so with my hammer and my crowbar, I go doot 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 doot.
Doot, doot.
You do hear Satan and Ether to your left somewhere. You do hear just distantly.
So I go towards them.
Incredible. And we'll say, for the sake of expediency, you three reunite at last.
Yay! Georgie, come here. We missed you so much. I was so worried.
Satan, Ether, Satan, Jackie boy.
Hi.
So, Reika is still missing.
Reika. Oh, yes. The NPC. We need that.
If you guys wish to look for her, you also don't have to. You could always leave her to her fate in the desert.
I feel like that's kind of messed up. Also, she's a medic. I feel like we should find her.
Sure. So the three of you can decide. You have to the front of you, there's like some kind of structure, like a house maybe, or like a building. And then to the right, there's like what looks like a pillar kind of coming out of the ground.
Well, I came from there and I didn't see her. So let's go towards this other area we've not been to.
Where's the other area that we didn't come from?
Neither of you have been to either of these little locales on the map just yet. The ones that are
Alright.
near you.
House or pillar? 1, 2, 3.
House.
Pillar.
Pillar.
Well, I said house. Oh, I said house. Why don't we go to the vote and then we'll go to the pillar?
Okay, house.
I said pillar. You said you two. You guys won.
Beautiful. Okay.
Pillar.
You're going to... Sorry, I was reading. Where are you going?
The house.
House. House.
The
We know
house.
what we want. We're assertive.
Sorry, we're being
Beautiful.
silly.
It's perfect. So, yeah, you guys, you turn ahead and you go towards this house. It looks like, just like a 1 or 2 room shack that may have suffered in some sort of fire or has like been burned up. But all three of you give me a wisdom check.
Okay.
I rolled an 18.
Woohoo!
Pretty good.
I rolled a 19 plus
Oh.
1, which is 20 plus 4, which is a dirty 24.
I rolled a 6 plus
Incredible.
4 is 10.
Well, you have 7 boon coins if you want to use it.
Still, I thought I used at least 2.
You had like a lot. I've been keeping track.
Okay,
That's true.
I'll go with 7.
Yeah, that's okay. So, Ether, you rolled the highest. You do find kind of just like sitting in the corner of this shack, there is a necklace. And it has a key that's hanging from it.
Okay.
It's a key that looks very familiar to Satan. You know that this was a key that was never far from your mentor.
Okay. So does Satan tell me this? Do I pick it? I can pick it up for her if I know the significance.
Oh, look. The key that was never that far from my mentor. What's that doing here? That's so weird.
Hey, guess what? When I was by myself, I saw this note that said, "Don't trust the mirages."
How do I check if the key is mirage? Do I like bite it? Do I?
Oh, you could try biting it.
Feels real.
Feels
Oh.
real.
Is it the key for the door that we're going to draw?
Door.
We're supposed to draw the key, I think.
Are you sure?
Yes.
It says the little boy that wants to constantly draw like chips and stuff. I pick it up. What
All
do
right.
I sense? I'm very wise and mythical with my mentalistness.
Yeah.
Do I sense anything?
With your 24 earlier, this is definitely magical, this key.
Ooh, magical key. We're
I'm
getting
going
closer.
to message it to you.
Just to me.
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh, also, I'm so sorry. I misspoke. This was not worn by Satan's mentor.
Oh.
Satan, this was worn by your father.
Oh. Oh, that's the key that was never that far from my father.
Okay.
Is there a door in this house we're in that we could use the key or another door, like a treasure chest? Is there a treasure chest, maybe? Do I see a treasure chest?
You do
Anywhere?
not see a treasure chest, but as you kind of are doing like a once over of this building, you kind of like poke your head outside and kind of look around. You see a little animal skull that's kind of sitting in the ground, half buried. Pulling it out, it looks like a jackalope.
Wait. What happened to Jackie Boy?
It's a mirage.
I missed what you said earlier. What's a mirage? Us?
No, the things we're seeing. Isn't Jackie Boy on your person?
Yes, he's right here. But I picked up the key. She told me it was magical. Wouldn't I be able to tell if it was phony baloney?
Phony baloney.
Well, maybe because you're still inside and maybe I'm looking around, I guess. I don't know. But it's still, I would imagine, quite concerning to see Jackie Boy's skull.
Oh. Do you think it's trying to show us the future? If you kill Jackie Boy, no one will like you for the rest of this game. It's like when you kill a dog in a movie or a cat.
I'm not gonna kill him.
I haven't done
I'm
anything.
yelling at Castle Keeper.
Oh,
I haven't done a thing.
maybe.
Why did I find this key? How come not Satan? Did I?
Because you rolled high.
Does it? What?
Because you rolled high.
Oh, got it. But I don't know that it has relation to Satan, do I?
I said it out loud. I
Yeah.
saw it and I said it.
No, but
Satan,
how could you see it if you didn't roll high? Whatever. Okay.
You found it and then I saw it and I said it.
Okay, what should we do about this skull? What should we do about this?
Well,
Do we look for trap doors?
we could do that.
Ha 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 ha.
Well, what if a key is needed to open it?
True. That's why I do it every time, Satan.
I also have that ability. I just
know
let
you
you do
just
it because
never
I know
do
you
it.
like to.
That's true friendship.
Yes, can I... Do I have to re-roll, or can I use my 24 to see if I see any hidden doors?
There's no hidden doors in here.
Okay, fine. Are
So-
there any other just doors around in general that I can see?
This shack has a front door and a back door. They both lead outside.
Oh, you hear that, Georgie? There's the back door.
Oh my god.
also known as
Backdoor
the deck.
friends.
I don't know. I feel like we're getting bogged down. I feel like we need like a suggestion from the chat, or we need to like check some...
I have a question. Satan, it was your father.
You say my name with a T.
I know. Georgie, are you able to say Satan?
Satan, was your father someone that you cared about deeply?
Yes.
Was he someone who if you encountered him here on this place, it would be emotionally reckless or harmful for you? Meaning, like, you shouldn't, like, you would be confused or in an upheaval.
No.
Okay. I wonder if we're being shown things that are supposed to trigger us in some way. So I'm curious what mine will be. Do you see anything else, Ether?
I think I get what you're saying.
Do you see anything else in this place, in this shack?
I don't know. Do I, Grace?
Aside from what you've already found, it's otherwise empty.
Well, what if we take the skull and the key and go to the pillar?
I like that idea.
What if we...
His long lost family.
Oh my god.
Okay, is that... Ether, do you agree?
Yes, yes, Pillar John, let's do it.
Let's go!
Yeah. You three make your merry way to the pillar. It looks like it's a giant obelisk that kind of towers up out of the ground. It's half buried. There is like an obvious thing. I won't have you guys roll for it, but you do see there is a similarly half buried like battle standard, like a big flag on a stick that someone would carry to like display a message on it, like a big sign carrying into battle. And kind of vertically it reads, "We march for the door." And it's just kind of sitting
He's
there.
like, have we found some more cultists on our hands?
I think we found the people that had all died when they went out. Remember when, was it Reika was telling us about it?
Wait, did we ever find Reika? I thought we were...
No, we haven't found her yet.
Still looking.
Oh, we were walking trying to find her.
We got distracted.
Okay, because I don't want to just, kick her to the curb.
So maybe these are all her colleagues who got murdered in the desert.
Well, because when I was by the oasis, there was all the like drowned metal things.
Okay.
Swords and armor and that sort of thing.
And then what, you saw a skeleton with a piece of a map, right? Ether?
Oh yes, I forgot to tell you guys.
Wow, what happened to teamwork?
I thought we were just telepathically connected. I didn't know if you wanted to be relay it to you for the people who already heard it. You know what I mean. So yes, the moment we reconnected, boom, the information's in your brain. So should we use the map to find the door and use this key?
Perhaps. I think that's not a bad idea. Can I look at this obelisk thing? Is there any writing or chiseling or drawings on it?
There are, yes.
And what do I see?
Ooh, actually, what do you see? It's actually written in a language that I believe only you understand. This is written in Halfling.
How convenient.
Ooh, okay, great.
Stories here don't end, is what it says.
Stories here don't end. That's all it says?
That's all it says.
And does it mean literally here in this place, like this, in this pillar area, or does it mean in the entirety of Scrapped? Or are we close to the door, and even if we went through the door, the story wouldn't end? It's
Are we like in some? Sorry, I know you're having a moment because.
no, I was just saying it's a quagmire. Go ahead.
What's a quagmire?
Giggity.
Giggity, giggity, go.
Even as a little pirate
I'm
boy,
so sorry,
you
my headphones just
have
died.
impeccable vocabulary.
Wait, can you hear
You guys talk in roleplay, sorry.
Okay. I have impeccable vocabulary because I'm very well traveled as a pirate.
I'm well traveled from across the sea. So do you think that like we're in purgatory and we'll just never die? Is this what this is saying?
Well, maybe because maybe that's why the door is so necessary. Otherwise, we'll just stay in this space of never growing old, never having any meaning to anything because our immortality is all we have, right?
Ugh,
So
dreadful.
we're on the right path. Like, if we've encountered these people,
What do they look like, Castle Keeper? Can you give us a little bit more description?
Yeah, what does what look like?
The people.
Which people?
all we see is a flag. We don't see. It's just we made that assumption.
People. I was like, did people appear?
Sorry.
I'm like, when did this happen?
The people that Reika had told us about.
Yes.
Remember?
Yes. Have we found Reika yet? I feel really bad because I insisted that she come, and now she's lost.
Can we? I want to yell her name and see if she yells back. Reika, are you there? Yell back.
Can I send Jackie Boy to see if Jackie Boy can find her?
Sure. Georgie, as you call out, you do hear off in the far distance, just barely, hello?
Reika!
I assume you take off in that direction.
Dash.
Yeah. So
Dash.
you dash, you go like to the right and ahead of you a little bit. And what comes into view is what looks like an old, like, dry creek bed that kind of wanders a ways. And then there's a lonely figure kind of walking alongside it. It's Reika. She's in her armor. She's beat up. Doesn't look great, but is alive.
Reika, get over here.
And she healed herself.
Oh, I thought I'd never find you all again.
We made sure to find you.
I appreciate that. It would have been very easy to leave me behind. Especially, seems like you all found each other first. Thank you for not leaving me out here.
Of course.
Wow.
This is our duty since we made you come. Georgie has such Tiny Tim energy. I always want you to be like, and God bless us.
Everyone.
God bless us, everyone.
Please don't die of some sort of black plague at the end. Okay, Reika, did you see anything important? Is there anything you need to tell us that we did not see because we were not with you?
Let's see. What did Reika see? Yeah. Yes. In the creek bed, Well, this area is awfully familiar to me. This is where the force that I marched with to try to get out of here, this is where we were overrun, basically.
Oh.
And I found the skeleton of one of my old comrades. I wish that I'd found him sooner, but the skeleton was on his belly. In fact, she just leads you there. It's up the creek a short ways. And you do see like a skeleton wearing kind of like plate armor. It's all rusted and bent and looking pretty gnarly. And it has its finger outstretched towards a rock. And on that rock, seemingly written in probably blood, is check for shadows, and the S of the last shadows kind of like trails off.
We didn't see shadows earlier.
Check for shadows.
I want to I'm so sorry, Reka. I want to touch this body.
That's okay. He's not using it.
Georgie
anymore.
always wants to loot the body.
I want to first of all, I want to see if there's more to this map that if it is on this person's person, and then anything else that could be of import for us, including food, weaponry, or general jovial fun.
Like maybe they
Is
have
there a
like a
slinky on
pocket
this?
jacuzzi.
Is there a slinky on this skeleton? That's what really Georgie wants.
What was that, Satan?
Oh, they might have a pocket jacuzzi.
And a jacuzzi that we can blow up. I would like that as well.
All right. I thought you meant like one that just fits in your pocket, like for a little mouse. Like a little mouse. Just.
What is this? A jacuzzi for ants? Yeah, roll a check of your choice as you kind of loot it or poot it this guy. If you get a natural 20, I will say that you find a pocket jacuzzi because that's
Better get
awesome.
20. You better get 20.
Did you?
I'm leaving. I'm getting out of here. I'm
Destiny.
going.
It's our destiny.
We
Well,
have a blow up jacuzzi.
jacuzzi. We're literally in the desert.
I
We probably
cannot believe you
are
people.
really hot, but we need the jacuzzi.
The desert gets cold at night.
It does. It's getting pretty cold. And
Pocket
you guys still
jacuzzi.
haven't long rested. So in this person, so first of all, you
Well
do
done.
find it's torn up and it's ripped and it's not super convenient, but you do find the other pieces of this map. It looks like parts of it are kind of missing, but you're able to kind of like the four of you together are able to piece it together sort of
Wonderful.
and get a rough idea of where in the desert this door is.
Wonderful.
Very good job. I was hoping to send you out without any map or navigation, but it looks like you found it.
But we went for Reka.
Evil. You're evil.
Nice try.
And second of all, you find a pocket jacuzzi. And it looks like it's a magic
Which is really
item,
the
just in
most
plates.
important thing.
Reika's like, oh yeah, Junebug was really, really excited when he developed this one. So as the night kind of stretches on, since we're getting kind of close on time here, you guys activate your pocket jacuzzi, have a nice little soak in the desert in a jacuzzi. The exhaustion of just the trials that you've faced over the course of this never-ending night begin to kind of melt away.
Never-ending story of the never-ending night. Where did Jackie boy
And
go?
you
He
all
must have
enjoy
gone.
a lovely night under the stars,
Oh,
together again, reunited. And we will leave it there for this week, and we'll pick it back up next
Rachel,
week.
let's really go find a jacuzzi now, because now I really, really want one.
The same.
I do.
I'm house sitting at a house that has a jacuzzi, but they have 3 rules, and it's don't touch our espresso maker, don't touch the jacuzzi, and don't touch the Peloton. So
Rude.
rude.
Makes
Hello?
sense. Those are like the expensive things, and if you know they don't know you, and if you're an idiot, you probably would do something and like mess it up. You know, I'd be pissed if I was the homeowner. I get it,
Yeah, whatever.
but I know it is a bummer because those are like, but what's the point of house sitting?
Yeah.
This was super fun.
Anywho,
Thank you all.
people.
This
Yes,
was a great
thank you
session.
for joining.
Next week. Thank you, everyone.
Thank
Oh,
you
it was so
guys.
cool to get separated, though. What a fun dynamic. When you started this, when you hopped on with us and you were like, I'm going to do something crazy, I was like, what's going to happen?
So I've never had like an evil like a classically like evil game master moment of like you guys having like some NPCs that you've grown really close to and like had a moment of vulnerability with, and then like ripping you away from them. And then also each other. And I had the idea for this session directly after our last session. So thank you three for like being good sports about it and letting me try something a little bit different.
Oh, that was nothing.
Can we also just
I thought it was gonna
appreciate
be a lot more
just really
scary.
quick the art that Nick did? He drew this awesome map and it's with color and everything.
Wow, Nick.
Send that to us in the text.
Yes.
Yeah.
We should we post it on? I don't need to talk like that anymore. Should we put it on the
I
social?
know.
Yeah, that's actually a great idea.
Put it on like the Troller Game story. Tag us in it.
Definitely, I will. That's a great
Tag
idea.
us. Remember to like, subscribe, sub to this channel.
Like, comment, subscribe,
Meet us there
smash that
next
dislike button.
Tuesday. Also, can you send me that TikTok girl you're talking about, the savory chick?
Oh my
Oh,
god,
yeah.
yes. Thank you for reminding me. I'm gonna open
Yeah,
it to
next
her.
Tuesday, same time.
Thank you so much, chat. You guys like.
Yeah, you guys make this so fun.
Thank
Yeah.
you all. This was awesome. We'll see you next week. Let's see who
Blue.
we can toss a raid to really fast.
Bat time, same bat channel.
Actually, I think I'll just take us out. We're gonna go. Thank you all. Thank you, three amazing players. We'll see you next week. Go in peace. Make the words do good. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Goodbye.